Hello guys, and welcome back to episode 7 of Legacy of Flavors. Today we are back with Nyla, and she is excited because this is literally finishing off right from the next episode, and she had just made it home. She's excited because she has to pack everything that she has to take with her to Mount Komorebi for their trip. Basically, it is her, Victor, and Amy going on this trip, so she is definitely excited, but she's going to go ahead and head inside and start packing. So here we are, guys. Nyla has just finished packing everything, and it is about 8 p.m. She had to, of course, first find her yellow suitcase, but she was finally able to find it. She's got some shoes, some sunglasses that I highly doubt she's gonna need, but she's got some toothpaste, toothbrush, and some clothes that she's gonna need. She did pack some short sleeve and long sleeve stuff, so we're going to go ahead and just have her put it in the front so that she is ready for Amy and Victor when they do come over to pick her up tomorrow. Nyla has just finished using the bathroom. She's cleaned up and made sure that she is ready for bed, but she is of course going to eat dinner because she hasn't eaten dinner yet, so she's going to grab some butternut gnocchi out of the fridge and go ahead and eat that before she heads to sleep. So I will probably see you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning, guys. So it is Thursday morning around 3 a.m. and Nyla just got a text from Amy. Amy was letting her know that she will be arriving with Victor around 5 a.m. since they want to make sure they catch their flight all the way to Mount Komorebi. They want to get to the airport at 8 a.m. since the flight is about 10 a.m. and it'll take about all day to basically fly to Mount Komorebi. So today is basically going to be a flying day. So she just wants to make sure that they are there on time. So Nyla's going to go ahead and get up. So here we are, guys. Nyla has decided to eat some quick cereal, and as she's eating, she hears the doorbell ring. So let's go ahead and see. It should be Amy and Victor at the door, so hopefully they'll go ahead and come in. So Nyla told Victor and Amy to go ahead and come inside, and here they are. They have come inside. And they are, as you can see, bundled up and ready for the trip. It is also cold outside, so it happens to help that they are also going to a cold place. But Nyla is finishing up her breakfast, gonna go ahead and grab her jacket after she's done, grab her bag, and they will head to the airport. Alright, guys, so it is about 8 a.m. on Thursday, and everybody has made it to the airport. As you guys can see, this is the Newcrest International Simport, and I actually did not create this. This is by someone else, so I will go ahead and the person who created this amazing lot in the description so you guys can see it. But if you see anything that you like, I did not create this. I can't build to save my life. So here they are at the airport. They are actually inside, and even though the TV is not on, they are checking to see if their flight is on time, and it seems that it is on time and everything is good. They did go ahead and just make it through security. Just wanted to go ahead and show you guys. But they were able to make it through security, no problem, so that is nice. But they're going to actually go ahead and get some coffee since they did want to go ahead and get some coffee before they catch their flight, which is still on time. So here they are at the cafe, and they are all grabbing some coffee to go just so they can make sure that they have something for themselves. Hopefully the barista starts making something, but as you guys saw at the airport, that there was barely anyone here because they are catching an early flight to make sure that they make it to Mount Komorebi in time. So there's barely anyone here except for this poor barista and the security guards that are apparently probably on break since we saw no one here. So guys, it is about 10 a.m. and Nyla, Victor, and Amy have just boarded their flight. Their flight is about to take off and head to Mount Komorebi. But look at the back of this airport. Isn't it absolutely wonderful with the runways and everything? Absolutely wonderful. After a very long and tiresome trip, they have finally made it to Mount Komorebi. As you guys can see, they are actually in a rental area, but I'm about to turn around so you guys can see their rental. But they are by the slopes, as you can see, and here is the rental. This is all still in the same save file that I am using just so you guys can see it. All still in the same save file, but as you can see, Nyla is literally so sick. They literally arrived Friday at like 12:45 a.m. So it is very early in the morning and they are tired. They are going to go ahead and head to bed. Good morning, guys. It is still Friday morning. It is around 10 a.m. And as you can see, Amy is actually heading out and actually I think it's noon. Amy is heading out and she is going to see her family a little bit before Nyla and Victor hopefully wake. So guys, it is about 3 p.m. and as you can see, Victor is trying to make some breakfast scramble because there wasn't much in the fridge besides eggs. So he is going to use that to make some breakfast scramble and hopefully make enough for everybody. But I think he's making a group serving, so that should be enough for everybody. But I don't think I've seen Amy come in yet, so she's still probably spending some time with her family. But Victor's gonna finish eating, but I do hear the water running, so I think Nyla has gotten up. So it seems everybody is back, including even Amy, just as Nyla came down to grab some food. But here is that breakfast scramble behind that plant. But they are going to go ahead and sit down and eat and go over the plans. So here is everybody. Everybody sort of has a new hairdo of some sort, like Nyla here braided her hair, the front of it, and she's put the rest in a ponytail. Amy does have a different hairstyle. She's just not wearing it in this hairstyle. But they are actually eating, and Amy is saying, since we just all kind of woke up, I was thinking we could go to the spa/lounge, relax, and get our rental gear to ski or snowboard or whatever we need, just so we will be able to do that tomorrow. My plan is to see some of the shrines with you guys since you guys haven't seen it, so we can do that in the morning after breakfast for the next few days. See some of those shrines on the hike when we get up there, and then on top of that, we can do the slopes and stuff on the lodge area and on the ski mountain. And so Nyla and Victor are saying that sounds like a plan, but they cannot wait to see the lounge and the rental area. So here we are, guys. This is the spa and rental area. As you can see, I did not also create this. I will go ahead and leave any of these lots that I have gone to in the description so you guys can go ahead and see. But this is the spa and rental lodge, and they are here to enjoy, get some nice massages, and also get the rental equipment because they want to see if they may be able to go to ski or snowboarding to the end of today, but we don't know what will happen, so we'll see. So while Amy goes to pick up the equipment for everybody, Nyla is over here getting a hand massage, and she is getting it from Tracy over here. And next door over here, we have Victor getting a full body massage. They are going to go ahead and switch after they are done. And hopefully Amy will be back with the rental equipment and they will be able to try it and maybe do some skiing and snowboarding, whichever one they decide to do. So it looks like Nyla and Victor did go ahead and switch. Victor is over here getting his hand massage. And the funniest thing is if we go through the store, you guys will see that this lady over here is just super upset. And I think that's because she was hoping to get her hand massage, but Victor got there first. So that is why she is absolutely upset. But here we are in the next room and Nyla is getting her full body massage. I don't know if Amy will be able to get one or if Amy even wants one, but this is definitely making them feel extremely nice after all of the flying that they've been doing. So Amy is telling them originally there was first a mix-up, but I did go ahead and get it figured out. And after everything has been figured out, we did go ahead and get our rental, and they actually comped us because they did go ahead and mess up, which is why she looks a little bit sad, but she said they comped us, so it's really nice. So everybody has gotten their rental gear, as you guys can see, and they have actually put it on. They are back in their rental area because they wanted to go ahead and put it on in the rental area. So, but it is currently about 12:45 a.m. the next day. So I'm going to go ahead and let them go to sleep, and I will see you guys when they wake up in the morning. Good morning, guys. So they are awake finally, and Nyla is having some breakfast. She is waiting for everybody else to get up, but she did get up first. And since she is hungry, she went ahead and grabbed some of that breakfast scramble that Victor had made. And it looks like everyone else has gotten up as well and grabbing breakfast. So we'll see what the plan is after they're done. So they've gone ahead and they're meeting in the living room right now with the fireplace running because it is absolutely snowing and cold outside. And Nyla is kind of looking at Amy and saying, are we going to be able to go hiking to the shrine with it snowing up here? And Amy's telling her it's actually in the other town and the weather is totally different because we're at the top of the mountain, so at the bottom the weather is totally different. It's like you're almost in two different places. But we're gonna go ahead and head on bus that the lounge has, that we can head over to that area to do some of that shrine looking. They're gonna go ahead and head to the shrine meetup area. So everybody is here gathered by the meeting spot for the hike, and they are looking especially happy about this. I think they're happy just to be out of the lodge area. But as Amy had told them, the weather here is like almost completely different than it is up on the mountain. So as you can see, it is lightly snowing as opposed to the heavy snow that was up on the mountain. So Amy is looking at the map and she is telling them that they can either see the mountain shrine, or they can go to the bamboo forest to see that, or they can just do a scenic loop and just see everything. But today is Saturday, so they've got one more day, which is tomorrow, so they can see something that they didn't see. And so they are going to go ahead and talk it over and decide what they want to do. So here they go. They are heading off with Amy in the lead, but they are actually going to the mountain shrine, which is absolutely wonderful because they haven't been there. And I think it's a good choice that they decided to go to the mountain shrine, because then they can go ahead and go to the other one tomorrow, which would be the bamboo forest. As they are walking, Amy is telling them that she used to come here a lot with her family and go on hikes. And as a teenager, she used to come here and do a bunch of walks just to think and do stuff just so that the bakery that her and her grandmother were running, they would also sometimes come up here and sell some of the bakery goods to people that were on the hike. So she's telling them a lot of stuff, but they are almost reaching the first part, which is the mountain shrine. They are going to go ahead and continue this hike. They are just going to walk around and see what else they can see, but they're not going to go anywhere near the bamboo forest, and they're going to continue hiking back to the meeting site where they met up. So everybody has met up and they are heading back to the lodge because they want to go ahead and do some skiing and snowboarding. And Nyla is actually doing some skiing because that is what she wanted to do, while Victor and Amy do snowboarding. And of course, they've been practicing a little bit on the bunny slope, but Amy does know how to snowboard already, but she has still been keeping them company on the bunny slope. They're going to go ahead and grab the bus that is coming between towns to head back to their rental spot. Here they are back at the rental. They have actually changed, and as you can see, it is snowing a little bit more up here on the mountain, but they're going to go ahead and do some skiing and snowboarding, and we'll see how well they do, guys. So here they are on the bunny slope, and it's funny because Amy and Victor were excited. They have ran up here to try and go first, and as you can see, Nyla is taking her time to walk on this snow and everything to get up here to do her skiing, but they are going to go ahead and get started with their snowboarding. But make any guesses, who do you think is going to wipe up first? Is it going to be Nyla or Victor? Or is it even going to be Amy? Well, here goes Victor, and Amy right behind him. And Victor was the first one, and apparently Amy as well. It would only make sense if Nyla also wiped out, because it would only be fair. Nyla is on her skis. Here we go, guys. Let's see if she wipes out as well. I really hope she doesn't. Come on, Nyla. Pizza, pizza. Okay, as we can see, it is only fair that everybody wipes out, right? On their first one. Here goes Amy. Hopefully she doesn't wipe out again and hit Nyla, because that will be funny. Amy is very rusty for sure. We are just having a lot of falling. They are going to be extremely sore after they're done. After skiing for a bit, they are definitely sad and very, very sore. And the reason for that is because they all fell. They have all fallen. And I feel a little bad for them, but I think Amy's rusty, and hopefully they are going to go one more time to see if they can do well. So everyone is about to do their last time on the slope for this Saturday. Here we go with Nyla first. And of course, Victor has set up. Amy has slipped. Nyla just did a trick. Let's see if she lands it. And she did not. Victor, come on, don't slip. Good job, Victor. So it seems Victor did get his footing. So that is good. Now let's see if Amy gets her footing as well. I know you're rusty, Amy, but you can do it. And it looks like Amy finally got it. The only person who wasn't able to land any was Nyla. So they have just finished their last time on the bunny slope for today until tomorrow. But they're going to go ahead and head to the spa and lounge area because they are very sore. And they do have a little onsen area over there so they can sit in there and heal their sore bodies. So here they are at the spa and lounge area, and Amy heard that they are having half sales on drinks, so she went ahead and ordered a group serving of the sweet and spicy for everybody. Nyla have gone ahead and grabbed their drinks as well, so hopefully they'll be able to enjoy. So everybody is drinking their drinks that Amy had gotten them, and Victor is finally taking a seat. But I think they are definitely talking about how their trip is going so far, and Nyla looks extremely like she's not having fun with skiing. And Amy is saying it's not too late if you decide you want to change to snowboarding. You are welcome to. I'm not saying snowboarding is better, but I think you've got better balance, so it'll definitely help you if you decide you want to change it while we're here. There isn't a problem to change it. So Nyla is going to go ahead and have a thought on that and see if she is going to change her mind and do snowboarding instead of skiing with the others. So it is about Sunday at midnight, and they are still enjoying their time in the hot springs, and they are definitely loving this. Nyla is definitely happy because this is helping her sore body, and she does finally get to use her swimwear, so she is definitely happy. I think everybody's basically happy. As you can see, Amy is hot from the hot spring, and even though the hot spring is outside in the spa and lounge area, I think it's actually perfect for where they are, and it's not snowing, so it's definitely perfect. But they're going to go ahead and stay here for another hour. And so Amy wants to show them this place, so they're going to go ahead and head up there to see if they can have a nice meal up there, since she did go ahead and ask the bartender while they were getting drinks if it was okay. So they did go ahead and come up here for some hot pot. This is where Amy wanted to show them, and they do have the heater running, so they are still in their swimwear, just trying to dry off a little bit, but they did want to go ahead and eat something before they head to their rental. But they're going to go ahead and have a nice little dinner with each other, and I don't know what time they'll head back to the rental, but we'll have to see when they decide to call it a night. So the hot pot is finally done, and they have gone ahead and started eating. Everybody's basically almost done, but they are also having fun talking. I think the sweet and salty is finally working on them, so they are definitely enjoying their time, but the time is slipping away from them a little bit. So they have just made it back to the rental area, and it is 10 a.m. on Sunday, and they have not slept a wink at all. They are all super tired. Victor doesn't look as tired. Nyla looks definitely very tired, and Amy looks very tired as well. But they're going to go ahead and head to sleep, and then we'll see what they do on their last day before they have to go home tomorrow. So everybody is finally awake, and it is hilarious because it is about 10 p.m. So they did sleep all day on Sunday. So they missed a lot, but I think they definitely needed it with how tired they were. But Nyla did go ahead and order some delivery, so it is here and they are going to go ahead and eat. So Nyla went ahead and ordered some ikiyaki. Hopefully they like it. It was one of the dishes that I remember Amy telling her that she should go ahead and try. And so even though they weren't able to go there to try it, they are able to eat it while they are at the rental. But Amy did want to ask them what they wanted to do. If they wanted to still go and see that last bamboo shrine, they can, but it will be very dark, or they can do something else. So they are back in the rental gear because Amy did go ahead and convince everybody, instead of skiing or snowboarding, why don't we just go to the bunny slope and do some sledding. So they're going to do some sledding, and then they will probably do that until they have to leave on Monday, because it is basically about 11 p.m. on Sunday, so it's about to become Monday, and they are going to be leaving soon to head to the airport, so they're going to be definitely very jet-lagged and very tired when they head back home. So Victor is going sledding by himself while the girls decide to do sledding with each other, but let's see, hopefully he won't fall while going sledding this time. But as he is going down, we can see the girls running to go sledding. Okay, so this is way better, and it doesn't look like they're going to fall. The girls are heading down now, as we can see, and they definitely did dodge, and they fell together. Oh no, that is so bad. They keep falling. But as you can see, Victor is running up the hill. But they are definitely still going together. They want to go ahead and see if they can make the sledding. So the girls were able to finally make it down the bunny slope on this sled without falling, and it is absolutely wonderful. I'm not sure why Nyla looks upset about this, but Amy's definitely happy for sure. So they are here at the spa and lounge area, and that is because they are here to return their rental gear. They do have their bags that they have also put already in the bus, because the bus is here to take them to the airport, but they're going to go ahead and return their gear and everything, and they will head to the airport. So the plane has landed back at that airport that they left in the beginning of this episode, at the Simport basically. And they have just arrived. It is about 6 p.m. So they've got another 3-hour drive in the car to head back home. So they are going to go ahead and grab their luggage and everything that they got and head on to Nyla's house to drop Nyla off. Alright guys, so they are back and it is officially 9 p.m. They have just gotten Nyla to her house. As you guys can see, they're going to go ahead and head in because Victor wants to go ahead and bring Nyla's bag inside. Nyla's going to go ahead and hug Victor and Amy and say thank you guys so much for this trip. It was totally, absolutely needed. And she's of course going to also thank Victor for bringing her bags inside the house for her. She definitely appreciates it. Then she's going to go ahead and hug Amy and let Amy know thank you so much for inviting me on this trip. And she is going to go ahead and say, I would gladly do this again with you. Thank you so much. And they are going to go ahead and head on out and head back home. They're going to go ahead and head on home because they've got about an hour left before they get home because they are only an hour away from Nyla. But Nyla's going to go ahead and head to sleep because she is definitely tired. But she did go ahead and tell Amy to let her know when they get home so she knows that they got there safely. Before Nyla goes to sleep, she is going to go ahead and unpack her bags and put it all in the laundry and put everything in its prospective place and put her suitcase back in the attic for the next time she needs it. But she's hoping while she does that, she will get a text from Amy letting her know that she has gotten home before she heads to sleep. As Nyla was getting ready to head to bed, she got a text from Amy letting her know that they have gotten home safely and they will see each other on Wednesday at the competition, and good luck. But Nyla is going to go ahead and head to sleep, and I will see you guys next time. That is it for today's episode. I did want to go ahead and just put this one trip into one episode. I was going to originally put the competition and this trip together, but I think I'm just going to do this trip alone in this episode, and then the next episode will have this along with the final competition. So I hope you guys enjoy this episode so much that you consider hitting the subscribe button and the bell icon to get notified when I post new videos. Love you guys so much. Bye guys!